Alright, this is going to be a second video for ascending and descending scales. This first one I want to show you is something I came up with from tuning violins. It's basically, you tune a violin in fifths, and this kind of goes up in a fifth. It's a little bit different. It's basically how kind of get the same sound as the violin as far as the tuning, but it's as close as I came, but I'll play it for you slow, the way you can check it out. And what I do is 3rd fret on the 5th string and just pull off to the 1st fret, and then you go back and forth between on the 3rd fret between the 4th and 5th string, starting with the 4th string. So, and you use that same pattern all the way up, and then you go to the 4th string on the 5th fret and pull off to the 3rd fret, and then you go to the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and then you slide up to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, then pull off to the 5th, and then this is where it changes. Since your 5th changes on these strings, you go to the 8th fret, so you pull off from 7 to 5, and then you go between the 7th and 8th. And the 8th fret is on your 2nd string, and then on that 8th fret you slide up to the 10th fret and pull off back to the 8th fret, and then you go back and forth on the 10th fret from your 1st and 2nd string. And then you do the same thing, that just an octave higher. So this is what it sounds like. Haven't done that in a while, so it's a little bit sloppy. And that's just a way to, you know, that way you're changing up your something like that, or it's just a different way to get from A to B. Sounds kind of gives it a unique sound to it. Another thing is for descending on a pentatonic scale. I've got a lot of questions about what I'm doing, and this is pentatonic blues that I'm doing this on, and it's basically I'm just doing the same thing as you go up, going down, except I'm using the blues. So you're going to do between 8 and 5, 8 and 5, and then 8, 7, and 5, and then 7 and 5. So slow that down a little bit. And that's the blues scale. And that note, so right there, when you're going up, you do 5, 8, and then you do 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 8, 5, 8, 9. I'm sorry, 5, 7, not 8. 5, 7, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. And what I do when I descend on there is I just on that one I pull off from the 8, 7 to 5, and then I'll hit it back on the 7th, and then I bend it up, and I may or may not hit the harmonic, like So what I do is I hit it on the way up, then I hit it while it's up, drop it, and then I pull off. And then, since it's in G, I'm sorry, that's A, then the last note I'm going to land on is A, which is the octave above. So, and I just pull off. So, that's one thing I do as far as descending. Another thing for descending, you can descend in triplets. And that's basically, you just go down 3 and back up. And you can use that in any, any position or any key. And that's it for now. I'll come up with some more things to show you guys, and I'll show you some other stuff. So stay tuned.